internet connection problem? What's wrong with our Wi-Fi?
I don't know, madam. Right now we using data.
You're using your data? Wow.
Yes.
Since yesterday.
Yes, madam.
Why it's down? Okay, never mind. So those with internet connection problem, you can switch on your camera. But when I call your name, if you don't answer, I'm going to assume you're not here. Okay. Okay. This is our first time. Azim, mute, please. Okay. This is our first time meeting for this semester. But I see from the list, some of you were in my class before, right? But some were not. Some are very new. So for those who did not know me, my name is Nur Fadila binti Ahmad Fauzi. Okay, you can call me Miss Fadila. I'm going to be your instructor for English for Workplace. Okay, English for Workplace is the third level of English and the last level of English for diploma. Okay, so I think judging by the name English for Workplace, you have some sort of idea, right? What is the subject is going to be about? Okay. So the name English for Workplace, of course, everything that we do, all the topics here are going to be focusing on workplace. Okay. For example, how to find a job seeking skill, okay, how to determine your career path, job application skills, what else? Meeting, okay, and also job interview. Okay, so far this is already week 3. So for week 1 and week 2, you already completed self-directed learning on both topics, right? Topic 1 and topic 2. So let's recap a bit. I'm going to ask you about topic 1 first. What do you remember from topic 1? What are the important things there? Hello? Why are you becoming quiet now? If you don't answer, I'm going to ask you to switch on the camera back. Because I can see you now. Technical skills and soft skills. Okay, that's under topic 1, introduction to career path, right? Okay, what is the meaning of technical skill? What is the meaning of technical skill? Amirul Shafiq. Amirul Shafiq.
Yes, madam.
Yes, what is the meaning of technical skill?
Like someone with certain skill or knowledge that they don't know.
What? Again?
Like someone with a skill and their knowledge.
I cannot really hear you. Can you write your answer in the chat box? Okay, while waiting for your friends. Melvin. Melvin,
Yes, madam.
what is technical skill?
Expertise needed to perform a certain task physically.
That is definition of skill. My question is technical skill.
I think technical skills is more like specialized knowledge. needed
Specialized
to,
knowledge. For
uh,
example,
for example, mechanically, electrically, and etc.
okay. Nabiha? Nabiha,
Yes, madam.
what is technical skill? In your own words?
I think it's a technical that we have when we do a job. Like
Technical skills that you have when you do a job. For example,
Yes.
for example,
For example, if our job is like in course in IT, so we can do something with computer like do a website or we can hacking something like that.
okay, close. But I haven't heard the answer yet. Technical skills is similar to what? What is the correct term for technical skill?
Like specialized skill
Mm-hmm.
or knowledge for specific job.
Okay. Example?
Example, programming or accounting, like web designing.
Okay. So I think based on the examples that you gave, you can see that actually technical skills, like what your friend said, it is a specialized skill set, but what we call it as hands-on skill. Okay, things that we can really see. For example, like what Alif said just now, apa tadi? Programming. Okay, so if you say I can do programming, for example, I can do what do you call that programming? Arduino, C++. So those are technical skills because you can actually show to people. Okay, wiring, carpentry, those are also technical skills because we can see the skill, hands-on skill. Okay, another type is soft skill, right? Is it correct?
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
Why? Can you give me an example of soft skill?
Like communication skill,
Okay, good.
listening skill,
Communication
and
skill.
speaking.
What else? Quickly.
Teamwork skill.
Time management skill.
Time management, teamwork, leadership, those are soft skills. Okay, soft skill you cannot really see, but it can be seen through your behavior, through your attitude. Okay, as opposed to technical skills that you can really see in it, with your naked eyes. Okay, so both skills are very important. For example, let's say your diploma and your degree in electrical engineering. So at the end of your study here, you have to have a set of skills that you already have. Okay, technical skill apa, soft skills apa. Both are very important if you want to go for workplace. Okay, maybe for now you think, alah baru diploma, why do I need to think about this? Okay, but you have to start thinking, what do I have now? What do I want to add? That's why one of your weekly tasks, I think with one, I ask you to list down your existing skills and the skills that you want to acquire, right? So you can use that to know where is your level now. What is your level? Where is your place now? Because when you graduate later, let's say graduate diploma and then you go for degree, graduate for degree, even your batchmate from UTHM will be like 200 people. Okay, so those are your contestant, competitors. Itu baru dari UTHM. So if you don't have that extra skill set that make you better compared to your friends, how are you going to compete in the job market? So I know it's still early, but you have to start thinking. Okay, what else in topic 1? What else in topic 1?
Like determining a career path, career choice.
Okay, determining your career choice. What are the elements or what are the criteria that you have to think about before you choose a career? Based on the slides, I give
Knowing
everything.
the strength and weakness.
Sorry?
Knowing the strength or weakness of ourselves.
Okay. Know your weakness and of course know your strength. Okay, knowing our strength, of course, right? But why do we need to know our weakness? Is it important?
Yes, madam. To improve.
Because we want to improve ourselves. Okay, because for example, before I did my background is for master and my degree is in education, TESOL. You know TESOL, right? Teaching English as second language. So that's an education field. But before that, I did my diploma in mechatronic engineering. Okay, but I shifted field after diploma. So when I entered my degree years, okay, when I started my degree years, I know that I did not have any any skill or any deep knowledge in education. But now I am in education, so I know that there are some skills that I have to acquire. So that's what you need to think about. Even though now you are doing electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and you are going to remain in that field, but of course you need to, you need to improve and top up your skills. Because when you are in technology, in engineering fields, it will evolve later. Okay, so that's why you need to know your weakness. What I don't have now, but I need to have before I graduate. Okay, so that might help you to be better compared to the other, competition. Okay, what else? Under topic 1.
Find out the occupation that interests us.
Yes, is interest important? Minat. Perlu ke minat? Ke kerja je lah?
Penting.
Why?
So we can like work properly, like
Okay.
work heartedly.
Okay, good. So I think even though interest sounds like alah minat tak minat buat je lah nak duit, right? No. If you want to make something a career, okay? If it is a first job, part-time job, then it's okay lah if you don't really interested in it. But if you want to make it a career or the first step of your dream career, you have to find something that you are interested in. If not, you will not be very good at it. Okay? What else? There's only 2, right? Weakness, strength, interest, apa lagi? I think there are 5 in that slide.
That's 4, making decision, and step 4 is taking action.
No, not that one. I'm asking about the elements or the criteria that you need to think about before you, choose your career. Just now we talk about our strength and weaknesses, finding our strength and weaknesses, and then knowing our interests. Apa lagi? Things that you need to consider before you choose a career.
Think about the
what? Come on. It's all in the slides. I'm just recapitulating. Apa, Azim?
the salary.
Yeah, I think that's under lifestyle goals and needs. Okay, you have to think. Even though it sounds corny, it sounds macam alah, nak pilih gaji. No, you have to start thinking about it because everyone has their own lifestyle goals. Okay, for example, maybe for some of you here, okay, I like branded clothes. I like branded handbags. Okay, I love buying expensive shoes. Okay, I love treating my parents to a fancy holiday. So you know that if you have that kind of that kind of desire, you cannot be choosing something that pays too low. Okay, maybe for the first job, okay, but to make it a career, you have to find something that is more stable. Or even, okay, I want to have a family. I want to have a wife. I want to have at least 5 kids. Of course, you have to have big salary if you want to have more than 1 or 2 kids. Okay, so everything you need to think about before you choose a career. Okay, another thing that is there is values, right? Do you know what is values? Why do we need to think about our values before we choose a career? Sebelum tu, values tu apa? Come on.
Its value is kind of like the good part about yourself.
Good part about yourself? What do you mean by that? Example?
Such as you're like you being hardworking or
being hardworking is kind of your strength, right? Values else. Okay, when we choose a career, other than thinking about our interests, our the salary that we want, our lifestyle goals or needs, our strength and weaknesses, there is one more thing that is important, which is values. Values ni nilai diri, meaning that you believe in something. For example, for people who are quite conservative, quite traditional, okay, quite religious, you won't go for something that is against your culture or your religion. Okay, for example, you will not choose a career in a liquor company or cigarette company, or even become a stewardess or steward, because the dress code is against your religion. Okay, so our religion, our values, our belief also determine our choice of career. Okay, if you are someone who is more traditional, you might not want to work in an urban area. Most of the time nak kerja kat KL, it's too noisy, it's too, it's too packed. Okay, I prefer somewhere like Pago, somewhere like Muar, somewhere like, I don't know, Parit Raja maybe. Okay, so all those things determine your career choice. Okay, that's topic 1. What about topic 2? What are the subtopics or the important things of topic 2?
Strength and weakness.
Okay,
Finding your strength and weakness.
finding your strength and weaknesses.
Job
Okay, what else?
analyzing.
Analyzing what?
Job.
Yes, job advertisement, right?
Yes.
Okay, because if you want to find, if you want to be employed, of course you have to know where to find the job opportunities, the vacancies, mana nak cari. Okay, so the most popular one would be JobStreet, LinkedIn now. Okay, LinkedIn, maybe some through social media, maybe some through apa tu nama? If it's a government position, SPA, Mau Kerja, Monster. Okay, so all those are job platform that you can use to hunt or to make yourself visible to the potential employers. Okay, but for the purpose of EW, you need to sign up for LinkedIn. Okay, later we will discuss about this. Okay, what else? Okay, once you got your job advertisement, of course you need to read and understand, and then you evaluate. That's why one of the tasks that I asked you to do last week was for you to read the iklan, the advertisement, and then you need to justify whether you are eligible to apply or not, because I want to see your reasoning. So I have randomly checked. I think most are okay. Most are able to tell why I won't apply for this job. Okay, for example, the stewardess position with Asia, right? I put it there, and some mentioned that no, because the dress code, I cannot see myself wearing this kind of attire for job. So some even talk about location, okay, because the location of the job is in Sarawak, I think. Okay, in Kuching, Sarawak. So some mentioned that, oh, that's too far for me. I have responsibilities. Okay, here in Johor. So that's how you evaluate whether you want to apply for a certain job or not. Okay, maybe you are eligible, layak, but whether you want to apply or not is another case. Okay, that's topic 1 and topic 2 now. 9:07 already. We are moving on to topic 3. Okay, see, EW is very fast pace. Baru minggu 3 dah topik 3. Wait. Okay, if you have any question or you don't understand what I'm talking about, you can stop me and ask question. I tend to speak fast. I think my former students here know. Okay, the third topic for English for Workplace is job application skills. Okay, job application skills. So under this topic, we will learn about, there are 3 components here. Number 1 is writing job application letter. Number 2 is producing resume. And resume for you, there are 2 types that we want. Okay, one is written resume, the normal resume, and then video resume. Okay, so later I will show you the example after this slide is done. And then creating your job e-portfolio. Okay, job e-portfolio actually is your first assignment for EW, which is due next week, and that also we will discuss after this. Okay, let's start with the first element first. Writing job application letter. So what is job application letter? The application letter is also known as cover letter. Okay, why do you think it is called cover letter? Have you ever heard of the word cover letter? Pernah? No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Okay, it is called cover letter because generally, when we submit our resume physically, hard copy. The job application letter or cover letter is used to cover the resume. So before the resume, ada job application letter, cover letter. Okay, so the potential employer will read that letter first before they read your resume. That's why you have to make your letter interesting. You have to show off briefly show off all your qualifications and skills that you have, so that the potential employer will be interested to read your CV or your resume. Okay, so they read the cover letter first. Kalau menarik, then they read your CV. Okay, so it cannot be too long, normally written in 1 or 1.5 page only. Okay, especially for fresh grad, it cannot be that long because you don't have much skills and experience to show off then. Okay, there are two types of job application letters. One is solicited, another one is unsolicited. Okay, solicited and unsolicited, let's look at the differences. Solicited, a letter or job application letter written in response to a job advertisement. So you saw a job advertisement, let's say in JobStreet, in LinkedIn, in Facebook, in Twitter. Okay, so you are writing the letter in response to that advertisement. Okay, so no special attention getter because you have been invited to apply. Okay, as opposed to unsolicited, unsolicited means a letter which you write to inquire about the possibility of a job opening. Okay, there is no vacancy, there is no advertisement post out by the company, tapi awak yang, you are the one who are interested to work in that company, so you are just trying your luck, asking whether they have a possibility of a job opening. Okay, so you need to start by capturing the attention and interest of your employer. Let's say when you want to do your internship, there is this one company that you like so much. Okay, maybe because of the credibility, because the company is big, the company is near to your hometown or something. So, but they did not post any vacancies or any iklan or any anything, but you want to inquire them, so you can write unsolicited job application letter. Okay, just to inquire, nak tanya je ada ke tak ada. Okay, so because this is a formal letter, of course you have to follow the formal formatting of a letter. So formal letter, I'm sure you know how to write a formal letter. I mean the formality. Start with the left hand side, writer's address and the date, recipient's address. So you have to make sure that the name of the person, maybe usually the HR, okay, his or her title, company name and address are included correctly. Okay, start with a greeting such as dear sir or dear madam, or if you know the name of the one who put out the advertisement, you can put it there. Dear Mr. Johnson, dear Miss Kamala. Okay, so title of the letter, of course, somewhat similar to this. Application for position of sales and marketing manager. Application for internship. Application for the post of assistant engineer. Application for the post of technician. Okay. So in the introduction paragraph, this is the first paragraph, of course. The first paragraph should simply state the reason why the writer is writing to the employee. Okay, you should first mention why are you writing this letter, what do you want. Okay, so if it is an advertised position, solicited, mention the position title and where it was advertised, where did you find the advertisement. Kalau tak ada, if this is unsolicited, no advertisement on job vacancies, then the writer should specify that he or she is applying for any current or future employment opportunities, meaning that if they don't have anything now, but because you like the company so much, you want them to include you in the future opportunities. Okay, so they will put you in line. Okay, this is the example. The first example is for solicited, the next example is unsolicited. Okay, I refer to your advertisement. Okay, you have to mention this. I refer to your advertisement placed in JobStreet, in mana? LinkedIn, in Facebook homepage dated 2nd of July 2021 for the above position. Okay, because you have mentioned the position in the title. Okay, so actually for this example, the position is website developer. Okay, that's why this person, this writer is talking about internet. Okay, realizing that internet is no longer an alternative but a necessity in the next millennium, I am keen to enhance my career in the content development of website of your company. Okay, so she is saying that dia nak masuk jadi content developer for website. Okay, so please find and close my CV, which I am forwarding to you as an application for the position of what? Okay, website developer in the name of the company. Okay, number 2 is unsolicited example. I'm interested in working as director of studies for your organization. I am an EFL language instructor with nearly 10 years of experience to offer you. I enclose my resume as a first step in exploring, okay, because there is no advertisement, so dia kata dia nak first step in exploring this for the possibilities dia. Okay, kalau ada, tak ada. Okay, in exploring the possibilities of employment with interplay languages. This is the name of the company. So you can see the difference. One is straight away saying that I want this, I saw the iklan, the advertisement there, blah, blah, blah. I'm forwarding my resume. This one is saying that this is more soft in tone, meaning that I'm exploring the possibility of employment. Okay, kalau ada with interplay languages. Okay, so far so good?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay, moving on to main
Yes,
body
madam.
paragraph. Usually we don't have, even though it's body paragraph, 2 to 3 paragraphs at most. But I think for fresh grad like you, let's say you are sending out this letter after you finish your diploma or even degree, 2 paragraph is enough. Okay, so tell the employer what you have to offer and why the employer should read your CV or your resume. Okay, summarize your experience and skills, whatever you have. For example, you have worked part-time before, where and what are the skills that you acquired from that experience, and then mention how your experience and skill fit the position requirement in the advertisement. Highlight your areas of expertise. Okay, sorry. This paragraph should lead the reader to the CV. Okay, so the point of the cover letter ni just to let them feel interested so that they will read your CV, because CV is longer, right? A good way to start this paragraph is with a statement like this. You will see from my enclosed CV, then go ahead and tell something about the career which will straight away get the employer's attention. Okay, so basically you put your experience, your skills, everything that you have here. Okay, so these are some of the examples. Allow me to introduce myself briefly. I gain basic knowledge of journalistic reporting, feature writing, and editing skills from my major in media studies from the University of Malaya, because this is an example of a person who is, applying for a position of journalist. Okay, maybe for you it's something else, because if you want to apply for assistant engineer, let's say, I gain basic knowledge of what? Apa-apa skill in electrical engineering from my major in electrical engineering from University Tun Hussein on Malaysia. And then you talk about that a bit. Okay. My previous job as what has equipped me with with the skills that you have now. Okay, put it here. I acquired skills by observing and learning from my years in where? Maybe from the internship. Okay, to mention the company. I have fundamental skills of blah blah blah. Okay, in terms of interpersonal skills, I have worked with many teams of what? So this has equipped me with the ability to work in team, leadership. So just mention everything that you have here. Technical skills, soft skills, experience, everything should be in the body paragraph. Okay, and then the last part is closing paragraph. The last paragraph for the letter. The closing paragraph should ask for some action from the recipient. What kind of action? Of course, you want them to call you for an interview. Okay. It should also state where and how the employer can reach you, and it should thank the potential employer for giving the opportunity for you to apply. So just to be polite, okay, you have to thank them. Okay, so for instance, the writer may write or may start with something like this. Should you require further information, please feel free to contact me at okay, give contact number, give email. Finish the letter by adding a closing remarks, either yours sincerely or yours faithfully. Okay, so these two are the most acceptable one. Okay, the formal formal remarks. Leave a few spaces for your signature and then place your full name. Of course, this is format of a formal letter. So before you mail the application letter, maybe by post or maybe by email, you have to read it over again and check that the letter is not too long. Okay, if it's too long, it might be boring for them to read, so they won't read at all. Okay, no grammatical or spelling errors, even though you are not applying for a position in language field, but grammatical and spelling errors you need to check, because if you claim that, oh, I am detail oriented, I am a perfectionist, so but your letter is full with grammatical or spelling errors, it might not look good on you. Okay, job requirements are fulfilled, meaning that you have fulfill all the requirements. Awak memang layak untuk mohon. Kalau tak layak, tak perlu mohon. Okay, the cover letter is easy to read. Okay, so these are some examples of closing paragraph. The attached resume of mine will provide you more information about my work experience. I will be glad to attend an interview. Okay, mention that you would like to be called for an interview to furnish you with more details. I can be reached via email of apa. Okay, and then I need to remind you that for the purpose of EW and for the purpose of your career after this, please have a formal email. Okay, you cannot be using email with cartoon name. Tak boleh So something like this is okay. dania@gmail.com.my, hanan@gmail.com.my. Okay, amirul@gmail.com.my. It's okay. Okay, jangan yang Naruto 101. I have seen students with that kind of email. So I hope you don't do that. And I think Gmail is the most acceptable one now. Okay, macam Yahoo tu dah outdated. So thank you for your time and consideration. So this one is the example of unsolicited closing paragraph. I would appreciate your keeping this inquiry confidential. Okay, I will call you in a few days to arrange an interview at a time convenient to you. Should you require further details, please reach me via email at apa, or call me and then give your phone number. Thank you for your time and consideration. Any question about job application letter? This one will come out in your test. Okay, your test is on week 6. Okay? Hello.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam.
Okay, madam.
Okay, good. So move on to the next part, which is resume. This one is very important, and this one is also will be assessed in your assignment 1, which is due next week. Okay, that we will discuss after this. Resume, I'm sure you know what is a resume. It is a document, okay? Document used by individuals to present their education background, work experience, and skill sets, okay? It is used to apply for a new job. A strong resume may help a candidate to get an interview. It is true. If you have strong resume, interesting resume, easy to read, you know, you will be called for an interview compared to the person with lousy resume, okay? So an effectively written resume known as CV may open the door towards the position desired. That's why resume is very important. So if you want to write an effective resume, basic resume actually, the following headings, semua ni, it is compulsory for you to put in your resume, okay? Personal background information such as your name, of course, full name, your contact information, your phone number and your email address should be put under personal background, okay? And then put maybe 1 or 2 lines of objective. Objective here is referring to your objective in your career. What do you want to achieve? Okay, what do you want to do? What do you have to offer? And then education for fresh grad, you should probably list your education section directly after stating your objective. Okay, so education should be put up there. Okay, and then working experiences. This one maybe for you don't have much, but it's okay to put all the part-time jobs that you did before. Tak apa. Even though it's not related to that to your field now, but it's okay because for fresh grad it is acceptable. Why? Because sometimes the employers just want to see that you have worked with other people before, meaning that you have teamwork skill, maybe leadership skill, even though it's not in your field now. Okay, and then under skills, this is where you put all the skills you have. Okay, technical skill, your soft skill, your anything that you have, put it here. Okay, and then maybe achievement. So be sure to include your extracurricular involvement, the sports, so you put it here. Okay, all those clubs that you join, all those activities that you attended. Okay, so you have to put it here. And then the last one is to put references. References is compulsory. It is preferable to list the name of 2 or 3 people. So maybe for fresh grad, 2 is enough. Okay, but you cannot put someone who is personally related to you. Okay, for example, parents are not allowed to be your reference, even though, let's say, oh, I work in my parents' company after I finish my SPM. Okay, no, because your name and their name will be linked. Okay, especially your father's name. Nama belakang tu nama ayah kan. So it is not preferable to put your parents' name as reference. Tak boleh. Put somebody that knows you personally. Okay. For example, your ex-manager from your previous jobs. Okay, if you don't have previous job, maybe your lecturer during your study years, or your PAK. Okay, penasihat academic, you can put them as your reference. Someone that can say nice things about you. Okay, so these are examples of action verbs that you can use under apa tadi? Experience and skills. Okay, I managed, I operated, I joined, I arranged, apalah. So you can put it in your resume. So these are some examples of resume. These are very modern ones, fancy ones, but I think for EW we're going to stick with the normal one. Okay, but you can use this as your reference. So we have chronological, we have functional, okay, we have combination. Combination is okay because it looks professional. Okay, so you might want to do this. Okay, another style of resume is video resume. It is getting more popular now. Why? Because according to the employers, written resume is not enough. Because when they just read your resume, they cannot see your personality. They cannot see whether you seem approachable, whether you seem teachable, whether you seem interested or not in applying. Okay, that's why most employers now want video resume. Okay, and for the purpose of EW also, apart from written resume, you are also asked to produce a video resume of yourself. Okay. So another thing is job e-portfolio. This is your, what do you call it? Your first assignment. Okay. Job e-portfolio means job electronic portfolio is a collection of electronic evidence. Evidence bukti about yourself, assembled and managed by you. Okay, you assemble it, you manage it. Okay, usually on the web. So there are a lot of platforms that you can use. My suggestion is just to use either Google site or Wix. Okay, both are very easy to handle. Okay, so you can put text, you can put electronic files, images, maybe some your videos, okay, anything there, and then you assemble it there. It is a demonstration of your ability and a platform for you to self-express, okay, so that people will see the sides of you, the many sides of you, okay. So that's the purpose of job e-portfolio. Okay, these are some examples of job search sites in Malaysia that I mentioned earlier. JobStreet, Monster, Malkerja, SPA for government position, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and Indeed. Okay, LinkedIn is important for EW because we will ask you to sign up for a free account here. Okay, so later I will show you the instruction. Okay, creating a job e-portfolio, these are some examples of the platform. Apart from this, you can use Google site. Okay, any question for this topic before I show you all the examples?
Madam.
Yep.
Does internship can be considered as working experience?
Sorry, what?
Internship, our intern. Can it be considered as our working experience?
Okay, if you don't have much to show, then you can put everything you have, even internship, even part-time job, anything you can put it there. Okay, for fresh grad. So for you, I will say yes, put it there. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Okay. Before we go further, let's look at the assignment guideline first. Oh, sorry, my computer is a bit slow. Okay, I have uploaded this actually from week 1. So maybe some of you have seen this and all the assignment guidelines there. Okay, so this is the first one that is due next week. Okay, later I will provide the platform for you to submit. This is called e-portfolio. This assignment consists of 3 tasks. Number 1 is for you to create job e-portfolio web page, okay, and your LinkedIn profile, and then written resume, and then the video resume. Okay, so all this you need to complete and then compile all this in the job e-portfolio web page. That's it. And then submit the link of your web page to Google Classroom. Later, I think at the beginning of next week, I will provide the platform for you to submit this. Okay, let's look at the first one. Job e-portfolio web page. How to create using a Google site or Wix or WordPress or anything that you like. Build a website and include the following information pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 pages are compulsory to be in your web page. Okay, home page, brief explanation about yourself. Later I will show you example. And then written resume page, video resume page, personal achievement page. This one is you just need to put pictures. Okay, if you have pictures, you can just put pictures. It will be more interesting. For example, the activities that you join, the award that you received before, maybe even from your school days. Okay, it's okay to put here. And then number 5 is LinkedIn profile page. You need to sign up for a free account and build an intermediate profile. Okay, by completing all the required information, just fill in, and then later they will, you will have an account with LinkedIn. So the front page you need to copy and paste to your web page so that I can see. Okay, and then for the written resume, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 things are compulsory. Actually, the same with video resume. The same thing that you put in your written resume, those things you have to say or talk about it in your video resume. Okay, career objective. What are you looking for? Okay, personal details, education background, personal achievement. This is the same like the home page just now. It's just that this one you have to describe a bit. Okay, workplace skills and experience, and also reference. Okay, your marks will be deducted if there is any similarity in writing with your friend's work or online resources. Because before this, when we ask you to do job e-portfolio, ada setengah student they give the same thing. It's just that the picture is different and the name of the applicants or the name of the students. So we will deduct marks. So this it is such a simple task, you can do it yourself. Okay, and then for video resume, the same thing like written resume. It's just that you need to verbally talk about it. Okay, career objective, personal details, education background, personal achievement, workplace skills and experience, and closing remarks, anything. So the duration of the video should not be more than 2 minutes. Okay, before this we said 1 minute, but most students they do 1.5 minutes. So now we say not more than 2 minutes. Okay, so make sure everything is clear. If you have to learn how to remove background noise, or you have to ask for help from your friends who are better in video editing. So for the video, you need to upload on YouTube and then just provide the link in your web page. So later you can check this rubric, everything is here. Okay, how do we give marks? Part mana yang mark lebih, semua dekat sini. Okay, you can refer to this. Any question about the assignment before I show you the example? Everything is okay?
Okay, madam.
Okay, good.
Okay, madam.
Okay, let me show you example. This one is provided by the coordinator, Miss Lina. So you can use this. Wait, Maybe some of you have seen it because I put it in the materials in Google Classroom. Okay, so this is the example of how your e-portfolio web page will look like. If you use Google Sites lah, this one is example for Google Sites. If you use Wix, it will look slightly different, but still the same content. Okay, see, this is the home page. This up here, home, CV, video resume, publications, contact, links ini. These are the 5 things that I asked from you. Of course, this one is slightly different because for Miss Lina, she puts publication, but for you, this part is for personal achievement. Okay, personal achievement. Okay, so this is the home page. It's up to you how are you going to make it creative and interesting. So this is what I'm talking about. Remember the short description, a brief description about yourself. Okay. So for example, here I'm a TESOL graduate currently working blah, 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 over the past years, what she has done here and there. So you have to create a brief explanation about yourself similar to this. Okay. So this is the home page, and then for your resume, okay, this is the example of resume. So this is the objective. Okay, you put it first after your personal information. Okay, and then experience, education, and skills, and also the references. So this is the a basic resume that you can follow. Okay, and then for video resume, this is where you include your video resume. Of course, for Miss Lina, she did not include her video resume, but he put some reference for you that you can follow, okay, of good video resume. And then this page is where you should put your personal achievement, okay? Maybe put some pictures and then describe a bit about that so that it will be more interesting, okay? So for Miss Lina here, she puts her publication because we are academics. So we have publication, so we put it as our achievement. Okay. So for you, it might be something else. Menang something ke, join something, participate in national level, blah blah blah. So you put here. And then the last page is for your LinkedIn profile. Okay. This is compulsory. You have to sign up for the free account and then put the profile here so that we can see. So basically, this is how your job e-portfolio would look like. The creativity is up to you, but the things that we ask, it is compulsory to put. Okay. Before we look for examples of video resume that I expect from you, and the ones that I think are quite weak, so that you don't do the same thing, let me show you example of my resume. Okay, so you don't have to do that chronological, all those infographic resume. Just create a normal resume. Okay, because we have done some research. The employer said that the infographic resume is not very effective. They don't like looking at it because of too many image compared to writing. So what I want from you is just a simple resume like this, like what how I showed Miss Lina just now, and also maybe you want to use this kind of resume. You see this? This is my resume, my own resume that I use. Nampak tak?
Nampak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nampak madam.
So this is just using Microsoft Word je. Okay, so you can use, you can do something like this. Picture is compulsory, and then your full name, and then the left hand side here is what do we call it? Personal information. Okay, so this is the my department, my contact number, and my email. Okay, I give both of my emails because you can do that also. If you have only one, you can put one, but make sure the email is professional looking and decent. Okay, in terms of the arrangement of what to put first, for my resume, because for my field, experience is very important. Okay, experience and education is very important. So I put up experience first. But for you, for fresh grad, usually we put what do we call it? Education first. Okay, so I put experience first. What I did from the latest. Okay, so October 2016 sampai sekarang, and then before this buat apa, and then for education the same thing, the latest until the what do we call this? Okay, according to years chronologically. Okay, so some students they ask me, Miss, do we need to put our pointer? Okay, I put my pointer here because in my field, pointer is very important. Okay, because we are teaching students. If we don't have good pointers, how can we be teaching students, right? So that's why I put up my pointer and all the awards and accolades that I received. For example, if you look here, I put everything that I received in my, not everything, the most prominent and the significant ones here. So if you have the same, if you have some sort of award or anything that you receive, maybe during school years one, you can put it, okay, before diploma. So you put diploma first and whatever you receive, and then your high school. Okay, sekolah rendah tak payahlah. Okay, this is how you do it. And then you put up your skills. For example, for my field, pedagogy or classroom management skill is very important, so I put it here. Okay, and then I specify what are the sub skills under each skill that I put here. Okay, in terms of leadership, what do I do? Okay, so everything is here together with references. Okay, references is like this, mesti lengkap. Okay, the name of that person, the position, where is the department, or the name of the company maybe, and then the contact number or the email. Okay, either both or at least one. Okay, so I expect from you, your resume will look somewhat like this lah. Maybe it looks better, but the content should be similar to this. Okay? Easy, right? Okay, good. So now I want to show you the examples of video resume that I think you can follow. Okay, because it is clear, the editing is good. Let's just see.
Hi. I am Shafira Atasha. This is my video resume. Greetings, future employer. My name is Shafira Atasha binti Syamsul Amin. I'm 22 years old and currently I'm in my final semester doing my degree in electrical engineering at University Technology Malaysia, UTMSPDI. If I had to describe myself in 3 words, it'd be creative, fast learner, and versatile. I've done so many programs from sports, volunteering, professional course, multimedia, even a technical professional organization, and many more. Even though I'm in my early 20s, I have few working experiences that help me to explore myself and my passion. In 2019, I worked at Tenaga Nasional Berhad TMB as internship trainee for 3 months. I also worked as a part-time event coordinator and social media admin for an event company called One Cloman. And back in 2018, I was a temporary teacher at a primary school, and from here, I finally discovered myself as a mentally strong and confident person. I am also capable of using Homagrid, Arduino, MATLAB, Microsoft Office, and DaVinci Resolve software. Few projects that I involved in my university days was my own final year project titled Photovoltaic Sizing for Commercial Area by Considering New NEM Scheme. In 2019, I involved in a group project called KitKat Dispersers at Shibara Institute of Technology, Tokyo, Japan. I also involved in a group project called Senior One, a smart walking stick for elderly, and we actually won the team award for health and well-being team. My goals? Oh, I genuinely want to be happy and make my one and only mother proud. And of course, travel the world, learn new things, and their culture. So do I have what it takes? Check out my portfolio and contact me through my email.
So this is another one that I think you can follow.
My name is Shafika, and I am applying for the position of the network analyst. Here's a thing or two about me. I love computers, and I am bilingual. 20 years ago, I was born and raised in Ipopera. I was 18 years old after I finished my secondary school education in Methodist Girls' School. Then I realized that my love towards computer grows, so I ended up taking up a course in information technology and communication department in Unku Omar Polytechnic to expand my horizon and understanding in digital technology and networking. One of the many moments I am proud of is I achieved Head of Department Award for 2 semesters consecutively. Previously, I have done various types of part-time jobs, such as banquet waiters, cashier, retail assistant, as well as health advisor. So all of these gave me invaluable experience to better understand how a career world works. During my 3 years tenure in Unku Omar Polytechnic, I learned and acquired various skills, which I believe it really comes in handy and prepare myself to immerse into IT career industries. I am specifically proficient in cPanel, WordPress administrator, PHP developer, and MySQL, as well as able to create a website by using HTML. I also earned commendations from VVIPs for excellence in reporting and provide compelling coverage of both anticipated and spontaneous news for PolyTV in 2018. As a PolyTV reporter, I am responsible covering a press conference of GRC EDU Center opening ceremony in Unku Omar Polytechnic with the mainstream media. I also participated in storytelling. I believe that storytelling is the opportunity for me to portray my creativity and talent. After all, we all have stories to tell through our lives. One of many redeeming qualities about me is that I am attentive. This quality makes me a meticulous person while I am doing my job. Not only that, attentive talk also makes me an excellent listener, which is also one of the contributing factors that I possess an excellent interpersonal skill. Another positive thing about me is I am adaptable, which enables me to embrace my surroundings and use it to my advantage in order to survive in a concrete jungle. Solving Rubik's Cube and playing chess is one of many things I like to do in my free time. What I really like about a cube is that everything there is fair and no situation. Chess, on the other hand, improves my cognitive skills, patience, and determination. Anyway, that is all about me. If you are looking for a focused, organized, and highly motivated individual with IT background, I'm your candidate. If you want to acquire further information about me, feel free to look into my LinkedIn profile by scanning this QR code, or you could call my reference to inquire more about my credentials. Thank you for taking your time watching my video, and I sincerely hope to look forward to meeting you soon.
Okay? Got some idea for your video? Yes? No?
Okay, ma'am.
So you know what to do,
Yes, madam.
right? Okay, make sure the editing is
Yes.
Editing is clear, not like this. Mana ni? This is one of your.
I'm Nick Niven, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming.
This is one of your seniors here.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Rashika binti and you can call me Shikit. And I was born on 18 February 1997. I come from Alustar, Kedah. I received my secondary education at SMK Tunku Abdul Rahman and my diploma in electronic engineering in communication at Polytechnic Tunku Sirajuddin Perlis. Now I continue study in Bachelor in Engineering Electronic with honors at University Tun Hussein on Malaysia, UTHN. I have a lot of experience, such as my project senior. I have designed my electronic security mailbox. I'm good using Microsoft Office, AutoCAD, and Portis. I can do multitasking and can generate good ideas. I am a friendly person. Thank you for watching me.
Okay, so I hope your video does not turn out like that. Please make sure the background noise is removed. If you cannot, if you don't know how to do that, if you're not proficient in video editing, maybe ask for help from your friend, or you can do your video indoor. Okay, because this is outdoor, so a lot of noise, background noise trapped in the video. Okay, another thing that I don't want you to do is a video like this. The editing is okay, but it doesn't look professional. Wait,
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Christina bin Muhammad Zafri, 20 years old from London. I am a graduate student in entrepreneurship from Faculty of Computer Media and Technology Management at the University College. My passion is towards traveling, photo editing, and creating. I am also capable of using Adobe Photoshop, JavaScript, and Sony Vegas. I am creative, hardworking, ambitious, well organized, and ready to learn anything new. So, do I have what it takes?
Okay, so I believe that now you get some idea of what to do and what not to do. Okay, the most important thing is all the content must be there in your job e-portfolio webpage, video resume, written resume, and don't forget the LinkedIn profile. You have to sign up for the free account. Anything you can refer to the assignment guideline, make sure you have everything, because everything will be evaluated. Okay, and the due date, again, I repeat, is going to be next week. I think maybe Thursday. Okay, so you have like a week, more than a week to do this. Okay, there is no reason for you not to complete. Before we stop, any question? Are you okay?
Madam.
Yep.
If someone doesn't have any workplace experience, so what we need to put in our work experience sheet?
You don't have anything at all. Not even part-time job.
Not for me, for my friends. One of my friends doesn't have any work experience.
Usually, if you don't have any, then you cannot put anything lah. Okay, but it will look, it will look too basic because you don't have any. Maybe helping your parents doing something, but don't mention that lah. Okay, you cannot put them as your reference lah. Or maybe helping your auntie to sell something. You can also use that as your, maybe you can say sales assistant. Even though it's not formal position, it's just helping, but for the sake of resume, you can put it there. Anything, just try to find something. Okay? Good question.
Thank you, madam.
Progress. Any other question? Are you okay? Okay, tak ada masalah.
Okay, madam.
Okay.
Okay, madam.
Okay, because I have given the examples, right? You can refer to that and make sure the video and the written resume is according to what I want just now. Do's and don'ts, you have to remember. If you need any help, maybe find your friends who can do editing. Okay, but not too much editing that it looks unprofessional like the last example I show you. Okay. I think that's it. But before that, I need to again remind you that weekly tasks are equivalent to your attendance. Okay, don't fail because of attendance, and please also tell this to your friend, Alif Daniel, because this is today he is going to get the second warning letter. Okay, if he doesn't complete the weekly task lah. Okay, so kalau lagi satu, then he will fail lah. Okay, Nabiha, don't forget, finish everything. Week 1 and week 2, you already missed your weekly task. You did 1 or 2, but you did not complete all. So that also I will not consider as attendance. So don't do that to yourself. I think nobody fails EW because of proficiency. Lemah ke gagal sebab lemah, no. Always because of attendance. Okay, so I would like to repeat again that if you fail this one, you have to wait for another year. Okay, next year to retake EW, because next semester we don't offer. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. Nanti graduate later compared to your friends. Okay, so that's it for today. Next week is self-directed learning. You will revisit the slides and complete the weekly task. Okay, so this week I will post the weekly task after this. So next week I will post the weekly task for next week. Okay, so you have to do those together with the job e-portfolio. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you for being attentive. Thank you for listening to me. I'll see you on week 6 inshallah. Okay, for your test. Okay, for your test before I forgot. For your test on week 6, topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. All those will be in your test. You have to study on your own. Okay? So that's it. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. You can leave now. Have a good day.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank
you,
you,
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Sorry, madam.
Thank you, 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 madam.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
You are welcome.
Thank you, madam.